Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the SEC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So SMU's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting we've got these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example.
Unloads it downfield. And he's got it inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, and they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown Mustangs! Great job by the back on the option.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Syracuse's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. He's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the stick through on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's DeMarco. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. The Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. On the run, it's DeMarco. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Complete on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. The give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Done enough for the first down. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. They'll ride the hot hand. Good blocking, good running. Pickup of 6 out to the 30. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Makes him talk to the hand. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And he 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Sweet cut there. Follow that blocking and going to climb out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Demania. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Makes the grab on the left. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Now on first down from the 43. Give to the single back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. Inside the 25. Turning on the Jets. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get him, swarm to him quickly, and dislodge the football from his body.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll send the back in motion. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll blow it on the read. Shoots his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's caught. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. To the air on first down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. I'll try to power it in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hughes.
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Got a man. It's Moran. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Demania. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Demania. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
This is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver in a bit of a groove.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Runs through a tackle.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job on the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a hair. And they've completed their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, SMU. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Perkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the well. Finds a little space. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Off the play fake. He's got it. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Orange now facing a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. Finds the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. He's going to... There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. He's going to hit a stringer right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his tight end.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. If you don't, are you comfortable putting a smaller linebacker on, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difference.
Brings it in down the left side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Quick strike complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Second down coming up.
it on the bootleg fake. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On third down, going up top. He's got him. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. And he gets to the line quickly and spikes it, saves a little time, and they'll have a chance to put a 3-spot on the board before halftime. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
He'll bring it out. It's Perkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out in the end zone is not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Makes a man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give on the option. Shows him the stiff arm. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A little release to the back. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double cover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, a lot of space. sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Near the 6-yard line.
This is why defensive coordinators have nightmares before playing against this specific quarterback. It's because of plays like that. What he can do to you and how he can strain and stress and hurt your defense with his ability to run the football.
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown Mustangs! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the ground with the back. Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 49, giving 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And he missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Big loss on the play. Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Mustangs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Finding an escape route. Lots of running room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And 1st down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Going for 6. Touchdown, SMU! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
How about that? Second receiving touchdown in the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Florida Atlantic. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the gun, running back on the move. He has the first and still on his feet. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. Caught in the backfield, it's Stamania. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the back. Spin, still running. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
First and goal, SMU.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain when your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. You got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
SMU 38, Syracuse.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun to give, looking for room. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Orange! How about this back staying on track and getting it out of the option?
Wow, this offense running a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep on the run. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense. Getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, SMU!
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
SMU 45, Syracuse 24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down to the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Got the quick completion. Plows through the defense. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Cincinnati is down, but not out of it. Not in Nippert Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Brings up second down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Second down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
The ball carrier.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Coming up.
He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
On the play.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Caught in the backfield. It's Demania. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. No way to go on down. He goes at the 39.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability, and whether or not the defense can stop them, they got the play there. They're able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Mustangs will have it first and 10.
For the offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And they tacked on the extra point.
That makes the score SMU 59, Syracuse 24.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll line up for a second down play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. He's got the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line with a big red zone opportunity here.
Second down coming up.
Here's the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it! And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And they'll take a knee on 4th down, happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But these teams going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. this thing rolling. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Kentucky right back to the line. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Powers through the defender. Past the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes to the right. Past the 30. Turning it on. Touchdown, Wildcats. He would not be denied.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. All that speculation all week, and now we know.
It's a seam wide open spaces. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Kentucky, 14.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He put some heat on that one down the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Odom.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll give it to the back. He's loose. No, he got loose. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Kentucky, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the quick grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Holds and fires complete to the right.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. It's not the first time they've seen that.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. They're testing the right side here. And the defense stops him just short of the first down, making him need a few more chain links to move the stakes. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down, he's still on his feet. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Rides the back on the option to give. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Beebe. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Looking to pass, it's Chester. Steps away. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And they'll run into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kentucky, 21.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top, using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Off play action. They're working that left side.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and they wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield, it's Chester. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Beebe. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Heading to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 31 over the Judicials. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Kentucky going quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes they create...
It's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. At It's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Working that left side now. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll do it himself. Past the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's got it on the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll leave it with him. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to sling it on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down.
And this defense gets the sack and puts them in third and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it, and they had the punt. This drive, getting in it again, predictable situations are really hard to protect your quarterback.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the shotgun, they go more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clemson jumps to the line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll pull it on the read. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. First down for the offense. Now from inside the red zone. Now he's going to break the pocket. There he goes! And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. Kentucky right back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, but I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore, and that's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get it down at the 2. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now, touchdown Wolverines! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up 14 over Georgia. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air. It's Angulo. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense has it their own move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. So here comes the Michigan offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Now on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Angulo. Uncorks one. strike downfield. Oh, out of space. It's a running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows. In these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
He'll try to tack on one more. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Louisiana Tech, 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Dropping back, it's Angulo. Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Blasted as he lets it go. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
They'll take over. 1st and 10.
Rides the back and leaves it. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said, don't never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
42. Louisiana Tech, 28.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give to the big fullback. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Drops stepping back. It's Angulo. Gets it out quickly. Sweet cut there. He'll step out of bounds. Right. Line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And some room to work. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. The Bulldogs in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Schiff. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the 1st. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll give it to him again.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Leaves it with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Angulo. Quarterback extends the play. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down mark. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got it. First down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So now it's second and long.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Webb. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
First down for your Bulldogs.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Second down.
Wants to go up top. Oh, what a move. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
At the 16-yard
And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
No gain on the play. It's now
dropping back, it's Angulo. Let's it go to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown Bulldogs.
And listen to the crowd. They're going absolutely nuts. If they get the extra point, they tie this thing. In all likelihood, it's going to overtime, and they've got the home field crowd behind them. What a huge advantage in this moment.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point if we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. The give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. Finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Gives it on the option. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Dead center perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he He's able to pick up the first down. Louisiana Tech now has it in the red zone. Calls his own number.
You know, I really like this kid running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They haven't gotten much done here. 3rd down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime?
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Run it with the fullback. Run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Angulo. Here's a heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. A design run for the quarterback. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being hard. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Michigan. With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for him.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Marches ahead. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. They can't convert. A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.